Are you suffering from the daily teacher drain? You just might be, and we're going to talk about what that is and how you can help yourself. What do the arts have to do with learning an SEL? Oh, so much. Join me as we explore the depths of how these things come together through SEAL, social, emotional, artistic learning. We'll look at the mindset, the methods, and the integrations that make SEAL so effective. So plug yourself in. It's time to get inspired. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Inspired Classrooms podcast. My name's Elizabeth Peterson, and I've been thinking a lot about this thing called the daily teacher drain. And I want to start by asking you a question. I'm wondering if you actually sit inside your car every morning before school just waiting for your contracted time to start. Maybe you sit in there and you're fiddling on your phone. Maybe you're thinking about things. Maybe you're dreading a few things. And I'd be willing to bet that in some cases and on some days, or maybe most days, you're actually trying to psych yourself up to get out of the car, walk into school. And if that's happening, you just might be suffering from that daily teacher drain. You probably also, find yourself when you're at school just trying to engage your students. How many times do I see students coming in, frowning faces? They mope into your classroom. They sink into their seats. They slouch down. They might open up their book or their Chromebook, and they're kind of just like there, right? Vacant, but there. Maybe, you have these moments where your kids are just like acting out, and you're just calling out to your students to try and get them to calm down and be still. Maybe you yell their name across the room, and it's just so ineffective, right? I see a lot of teachers, and I hear from a lot of teachers who just kind of get stuck. They get stuck in this negativity, these negative conversations with their colleagues, or they're, just get stuck in the teacher's lunchroom, and other teachers are just like telling all these crazy stories from the day, and it just kind of brings you down. Have you experienced that? Maybe you sit at your desk during, your 20, 25, maybe if you're lucky, 30-minute lunch break, and you're just kind of like staring into space, right? You're unable to really think about what is going to happen next. You maybe are recovering from the morning and, thinking about what you could possibly do next to try and engage those students. Well, you've probably experienced some of those things, right? And have you also noticed that, no matter what you do, you've tried so many things, you've had so many attempts at fixing these situations and helping your situation, but they're just not working. I've had teachers email me and say, I try incentive charts, I try behavioral charts, I try ignoring the situation and just trying to brush it off and move on with my day. I've tried, circle time, discussion cards. I see a lot of teachers, doing multiple venting sessions with their colleagues and other people that they can just grab their ear, anybody, right? And it's just not effective. It's just not working, right? And if this sounds like you probably are truly suffering from the daily teacher drain, and you're just worn out. Now, over the years, I've worked with so many teachers, hundreds and hundreds of teachers that are suffering in this way. And through different, workshops and strategies and things, it's really amazing to see when teachers can really start to turn this around and get out of this drowning of negativity inside of your own mind and through everything that's kind of happening inside of your classroom, and how that really affects you, not just in the classroom, but also personally in your own personal life. So I want to direct your attention to SEAL, Social Emotional Artistic Learning, because SEAL has some answers that I think can help us, help all of us. And, myself included, I have bad days too, right? We all have bad days, but it's when I can dig into the SEAL strategies that I've learned and developed over the years that I can really start to turn my attitude around. And what's really amazing is when I can see this happening for other teachers as well. And, it's through these three pillars or waves of SEAL that we can really start to dig into what can really help us to get out of this daily teacher drain and become an empowered SEAL teacher. And that first wave is the most important. It is where you strengthen your mindset and you truly understand things. You learn how to use simple, quick strategies that really look at who you are as a teacher, what your role is as a teacher. And it takes this idea of maybe you've heard of adult SEL that some programs have, but it melts it right into everything that you actually do inside of your classroom and helps you with moving on from understanding what your true role is in the classroom and really being able to then turn that around to help your students the way that you want to. There's another wave, it's called energizing your methods. And this is where you learn how to use simple and quick strategies in a variety of art forms, music and visual art and dance and drama. And you use these throughout your entire day to really energize your students and transition them into learning so that those mopey, frowny kids can come into your classroom and be positive and energized and feel that genuine welcome into your learning environment. And then the third wave is where we're activating your integrations. That's when we really learn all the ways that the arts can just naturally integrate into your students' learning and their social emotional growth. And this is where we can really target some integrations for the students' specific needs, the students that are right in front of you. It's a way to be flexible with how you approach the development of these social emotional skills that are so important for your students to be developing. It's important for them and it's important to you. And so to bring us back to this whole idea of this daily teacher drain, I'm curious, do you feel like you're struggling with that? And if you are, I want you to find me. I want you to DM me on Instagram or Facebook. All of my links are down in the show notes. I'm The Inspired Classroom on all the platforms. And I want to hear from you because I truly believe that with a few simple tweaks that are based in this idea of the arts being able to really help us to develop our student skills, I feel like if you start to learn these strategies, it can make a world of difference for you. So go ahead and DM me, find me, DM me, and let's chat because I would love to share more and more of these strategies with you and see what could be the key to helping you getting out of this daily teacher drain. Stop being that worn out teacher and really start transitioning into an empowered SEAL teacher. All right, that's it for me for today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Be sure to be in touch, and I can't wait to talk with you next time. All right, have a good one, everybody. Thanks so much for listening. Please be sure to subscribe as we continue talking about arts, learning, and SEL through SEAL, Social, Emotional, Artistic Learning. If you want to learn more, go to theinspiredclassroom.com. My name's Elizabeth Peterson, reminding you to get inspired so that you can be inspiring to your students.